one more time. We'll go live part 2 or part 3 or part 4. One of these. So we got the live from the one right before it froze, and now we're on to part 2. So we're gonna try to continue on to the next one. Let me know if the picture is clear, and let me know if the sound quality is clear. So if the quality is clear. All right, give me 1 second. All right, let me know if the sound quality is clear. All right, let's get back to this. Let's try and see if this connection is gonna stay connected while it's connected. If you understand what I mean. Is it connected while we connected? All clear? T-Mobile, don't give me no more problems while I'm on this live. We already done did one setup. We done set up 1 live, 2 lives, 3 lives, 4 lives. This is number 4 live. But we're going to be running off of the last live, which is part 1, and then this live is part 2. Number 1 and number 2 is going to be set to private because we're not going to use those. So you're going to have a part 1 and we're going to have a part 2. And once this live is over, if this one stays connected, hopefully, then I'll part 1 that one and part 2 this one. Okay? All right, let's continue where we left off. So, like I said, in the live boot camp, I have to go for 8 weeks every Tuesday until it's actually over. So every week I learn something different. Like this week, as you know, in part 1 of the live stream, we talked about, the things to do and the things to don't do. So, and what was that? That was don't delete any videos. Like, this is my 4th live stream today. So, like I said, I didn't delete those. I set the first 2 to private, and the part 1 before this one, and this one right here, number 3 and number 4. Those are set to public right now because those are actually working. So we got a part 1 and a part 2. This is part 2. So let's continue to talk about the bonus tips. Now that we finished with the boot camp stuff. So we was on to, talking about what YouTube channels don't tell you, what I would tell you is what to do is, like I said, if you're a small YouTube channel and you're starting out, like I said, just use whatever equipment that you have possible that you can actually use. Like if you got to borrow somebody's camera, borrow somebody's microphone, or just use the microphone that comes on it and just get a little bit close up to the camera so it can pick up your quality. Because nowadays a $500,000 phone, you can pretty much do whatever you need to do. All my videos are not shot on no camera. It's shot on an iPhone, on an Android or an iPad, or whatever I have that's available, I shoot my videos on. And as you notice, the videos are very good quality. So you're not gonna be, it's not gonna be wrong to shoot on an iPhone. Some of the Apple events, have you seen, have been shot on an iPhone. So ain't nothing wrong with using a mobile device. Cause pretty soon, if you notice in a lot of YouTube videos, that's where they're going. Eventually, the cameras are gonna be, cause cameras are, are phones or pocket. You put in your pocket. You could take it with you. Who wants to drag around a big old camera? You can add attachments like they did on the app on one of the Apple events. You can, you know, you can do that and put attachments on the back of your cameras on your phone. Like Mason said, agreed. You know, iPhone camera quality is her favorite. You can't go wrong with an iPhone. You can't go wrong with a newer, updated Android. You can't go wrong with whatever camera you have. There's nothing wrong with using an old phone camera. The old phone cameras got just as much good quality as the newer ones. The camera, the phones, the cameras, they change just a little bit every year. You know, it's not much. Eventually, you're not gonna be able to tell the difference anyway. The sensors are naked to the eye, to your eyes. So you're not gonna really be able to pick up, oh, you got an old iPhone, or you got an old Android. Who you think is gonna be able to tell that? Because it also depends on what you upload your video quality. Do you save your video quality as a 4K video, as a 8K video, as a 720 or a 1080p set it to one of those qualities? It all depends on what you upload it as. Yeah, some of the uploads take a while. So let me tell you what I tried, what I experienced. All right, so these past few years, I've been uploading my videos as public. I always upload as public. I try to get them out to you guys, the viewers, uh, my YouTube family. I try to upload them so you can see them. But the thing I started realizing is you don't know when I'm gonna post a video. Yeah, on my channel, I post a video every week, or I do a short or two every week. But you don't know what day I'm gonna post it on. All you know is it's gonna come out sometime during the week. Yes, and I know because there's YouTube channels that I follow, and I would like to know, you know, so when are they gonna post their next video? You know, what time are they gonna post their next video? Sometimes I want to see the video right away, because I'm waiting on it. But how do us viewers, like I'm a viewer to other channels, you're a viewer to Mr. Noble TV. So how you gonna know when I'm gonna post, when I'm gonna upload? So as of this week, um, we want to congratulate you and congratulate me because we are going to have a set schedule. You're going to have a set time on when my videos will be out. Not a specific day, but a specific time. So this is the way it's going to work. Every time I post a video or I upload a video, it will be at 3 o'clock Central Standard Time. So if you're on Pacific Standard Time, it'll be 2 hours before Central Standard Time. So say for instance, I post at 3. your Pacific Standard Time, you're going to get the video at 2. If it's Eastern Time, you're going to get the video when I post it at 3. You're either going to get it at 4 or 5. I don't actually remember the exact time. If I'm wrong, let me know down in the comments. And let me know if that's exactly how those time zones work, because I don't have it right in front of me right now, but that's pretty good of a rough idea. So I'm gonna always leave from now on. I'm gonna leave in a community, or I keep saying a community tab. It's now called the post. So I'm gonna leave on YouTube post a video that I have coming up. So stay tuned, like I've done in the past. So you'll know what day and what time the videos come out. And you'll also know what the video title will be about. Now, if you want to know more information, like you want to see thumbnails, you want to talk about creation of thumbnails, I do all my own editing for my channel. I don't have anybody working with me on my channel. My daughters, they try to help me with the script, getting that together, setting up for the videos, um, setting up the lighting like you did, like you see now, setting up the background. Excuse me, my nose has been kind of itchy because of the weather. I have a few allergies when it comes to pollen and stuff like that, and weather change. So So you'll know when I'm posting. We could talk about setups like this, or what's a good setup for you? Um, what do you need for your channel to work? If you notice, I'm starting to get more views from you guys. Um, we're starting to get to other countries. Eventually, we'll have audio dubbing. Audio dubbing is supposed to be coming this month. Um, According to what YouTube posted on X or Twitter or however you want to say it, they came out with 4 different things that they're actually doing this month. So we're getting audio dubbing. You'll be able to hear MrNoble talking in a different language other than the captions that you already see now. And 3 other things. I don't remember exactly what the other 3. I'm more excited about the dubbing feature, but we'll be able, other countries will be able to watch the people that's in the United States, or people that speak English, or people that speak El Spaniel, Spanish, or Chinese, or Korean, or the Japanese, or Japan, or in India, or Syria. All those languages will be coming to the dubbing a little bit at a time, as what I know right now, but we'll have dubbing almost for every single language, similar to the way Mr. Beast has on his channel, which Mr. Beast put those on his channel. He had somebody, the he has somebody that does his dubbing for him. So, um, so that's the way that works. So we're gonna talk about, like I said, some YouTube channels I watched told me to do this. I was skeptical, you know, some was right, like I said, but using common knowledge or using my common sense, I had to weed through what sounds right to me, what would sound right to you, because everything that you hear online or everything that you hear on social media or YouTube, everything that you hear that people tell you, um, I don't go around criticizing or saying, this YouTuber is better than YouTuber, or that YouTuber is better than me, or I'm better than this YouTuber. It's take it with a grain of salt, to each his own. I do what I do to help you or to help me. You know, I try to tell you everything that I could possibly tell you to be right. I do a lot of research. I watch a lot of videos. I try to learn every single day to try to make my video content on this channel as bright, as happy, as educational, as tutorialism, if you want to say it like that. Whatever I can think of to give back to you that's take care of MrNoble TV, I try to do that, as much as I can. So, like I said, a lot of research, a lot of trial and error over the past 3 years. Um, so, what I've learned so far, uploading, if you're a YouTube creator, uploading, this is a bonus tip. This is something that you would only get watching my videos on my channel. I'm going to give you what's working for me, and you can try and see if it'll work for you. And let me tell you what that is. So like I said a little while earlier, we was talking about this and we jumped off subject for a few and went to something else. So I've learned that uploading straight to public, it takes a while for it to upload to YouTube depending on your internet connection or depending on how fast your phone, your processor in your phone is. Um, or it also depends on if YouTube is working correctly that day. So uploading in public, yes, you can upload to public. You might you about the posting times. So a lot of YouTubers say you should post at this time, between this time. If you look at your YouTube studio, it'll tell you, in their Pacific time, it'll tell you in there, okay, what days or what times are your YouTubers on? Your subscribers, what time are your subscribers going to be on? So when you post a video, yes, I try to post a video, but sometimes you can't post at that specific time or that specific day because even you're having an internet connection problem. So you try to upload it for the next day, but if the YouTubers say the posting date is for, give you example, like the posting date is supposed to be for today, but I'm not able to get the video out till tomorrow. So is tomorrow a bad day to post a video? Knowing that you want to keep your YouTubers, your subscribers entertained, your viewers entertained. Um, is it a bad time to do it on Sunday? No, it's not. Because it all depends on you, it depends on your content, it depends on what somebody wants to watch. There is no, the algorithm works for each individual YouTuber. And so the way the algorithm works is it's it's vision towards the YouTube creator. So everybody's channel doesn't work the same. They all don't work the same. If they did, we could all copy each other and we would all be getting views, if that makes sense. We would everybody would do Mr. Beast, copy Mr. Beast and put it in their own way. And oh yeah, I'm gonna go viral if I copy Mr. Beast. That's not true. Because the way you're gonna do it, the way he does it, uh, he also he also has his ways to make his stuff go more viral. Yes, I do what I need to do to try to get a viral video. Is it about going viral? Yes, it would be nice. Yes, it would. It would be nice to make more money. But do the hard work now. You're starting out, or even if you're a big YouTuber right now. You do what you're passionate about. You give the viewers yourself, a piece of yourself. You give them a piece of your heart, a piece of your mind. Be valuable. You know, be something different. Nobody wants to watch the same thing all the time. Nobody wants to hear all of the same thing all the time. You know, they want something fresh, new eyes. I might have old eyes, but I still bring fresh new ideas. Because like I said, I do a lot of homework. I do a lot of research. I try to give you the best value for every single video I do. And I also try to put a little humor in it to make it funny. Nobody wants to watch boring. Ain't nothing wrong with a little crazy. Crazy is normal. Normal is boring. Depending, but it also depends on what it is. If it's educational, if it's a tutorial, you know, you want to be serious, then throw a little cues in there, a little humor in there, every blue moon, into the video to keep it active. So you you I come across and you enjoy watching it is what I'm trying to say. So now let's go on to instant fix. So one change that I'm making right now, like I said, with uploading, is I don't upload to public as of these last two videos, the shortcuts video and the last T-Mobile Starlink video. Those two, one I tried to upload from the actual YouTube app. The other one I tried to experiment a little bit, and I tried to upload through YouTube Studio. Yes, the YouTube Studio, the uploading the video from there went quickly. It went really fast, which I've never seen my video upload that fast. But it was like 10 extra steps going through YouTube Studio to upload the video compared to using the YouTube app that I normally use on my iPhone or even on my iPad when I upload it from my iPad. Because sometimes it's a little slow on the iPad. I'll do it on the iPhone. If the iPhone is too slow, then I do it on my iPad. What's up, man? Haven't heard or talked to you in a while, but I just bought the iPad Pro M4. Got it today. That's cool. I know you happy. So how you liking it? Are you having any are you trying to set it up? 11-inch, 256 gig. I actually have the iPad Air 6 with the M2 in it, and mine's got 256 gigabytes too. And that's what I use to edit on. I do everything on my iPad. It works really good. You're really gonna enjoy that though. That's gonna bring if you're editing on there for your YouTube channel, it'll help out a lot. Definitely. So, um, what are you using it for? Are you using it to create content, or are you using it to watch videos? All right, so back to, like I said, I was uploading public, so I uploaded public. But like I said, the last two videos, um, I didn't go the normal way that I normally do. Just shooting it straight up and setting it as public, which you always got to make sure that uh, you're not using copyrighted music. Make sure that I I get all my music from the actual YouTube studio library. That's where I get my music from, and they'll let you know. Okay, so uh, if you use the music from YouTube Studio, they'll let you know what is the length that you can actually use for it to be. You can actually use it to be monetized. So in order to do that, like my last one, it said I can only use a 30-minute clip of that song. So I put a little bit in the beginning, put a little bit towards the middle, and then I put the rest as the ending tune, the ending music on the end of the thing. So that's how I do with my videos. So, and then once I do a long form video, upload a long form video, then I wait a day or I wait a few hours and I upload a remix video, a remix short from the long video as a teaser video. And then you go watch the long form video if you want to watch the whole entire thing, and that's the way I do that. So why I don't want to go public anymore? Yes, I can still let you know in a post that I'm gonna upload a video, but I don't wanna always go that route. So Tech for Your Needs said I've completed the setup. I upgraded from the 2020 model, 11-inch, 128 gig. I edit using LumaFusion for YouTube and personal project. That sounds great. That's kind of what I do too, but I was using LumaFusion. Um, LumaFusion it just didn't have all the things that I needed in there. I tried it out. It kind of got a little buggy. It might have been because I was using my old iPad 11-inch, the old iPad, the old iPad Air 11-inch that I had before, that had just the A14 chip in it. So it was really slow. I was having a lot of issues with it. So I was like, you know what? I need to get a better iPad if I'm gonna do YouTube videos, if I'm gonna create on an iPad. Because I don't have a Mac, I have a Windows laptop, but I done got so used to using a touch screen that I don't like to use a mouse and keyboard no more. So it feels weird trying to do it, and I can't. I wanna get things done quickly. Yes, I was like, well, maybe I can get me a Mac or an English class. Yeah, uh, the Windows laptop is good. I mean, our family, we mostly use it for business. When we have to look up things online, or when we using like Microsoft Word or Excel or something like that. But we hardly ever use it anymore since we got iPads and iPhones and the Z Fold phones. So the Z Fold phones are big enough to where you can actually do your productivity on those Z Fold phones. Like, and I was actually talking to my wife and my family earlier, and we was talking about, how iPhones or Apple hasn't came out with a folding phone yet. I want to use. Yes, I have an iPad. I want to. Do I want a foldable iPad? No, I don't want a foldable iPad. I want a foldable phone. Z phone is no good. It's a Z pad. To each his own. Like I said, to each his own. I like my Z Fold 6. My wife likes her Z Fold 5. They're great phones. I just wish I had the Apple software on a Z Fold, but we can't have it. We can't get everything we want, and we're the ones that's paying for it. If you know what I mean, we're paying for this. Do we have some say in this, Apple? Do we have some say in this, Samsung? I'm actually working on a video right now for it's an Apple and Android. I'm just gonna give you a little teaser and think about that one. So what you think it could possibly be that this video is gonna be about? Yeah, there's talks about the Apple stuff, and there's talks about the Android, the Samsung, or Google. There's talks about different things that's trending right now. So, what's up, Michael? Nice to see. I haven't talked to you in a while either, Mike. So, Michael says, I am happy with my iPad Pro. There isn't any other device like it. There are other tablets, but don't have an OLED display that get as bright. Can't get a MacBook. Oh, can't get a MacBook with an OLED display yet. Yes, I know. Hopefully they give us one soon. I've been wanting a MacBook, but I'm like, I don't know how often I'll use a MacBook. Cause I really love my iPad. I can do everything I need to do. I bring the iPad. I use the iPad all day long, watching videos, editing content, writing scripts. But I use my iPhone too, which I would love to have a folding. I would love to have a folding one. I would love to have a folding one like this. I would love to have. I would love to have this on with Apple software. It would be nice. Michael also said, I do want to get a MacBook again. I am most likely going to grab the M4 MacBook Air eventually. I will have a M4 family. Then I have the M4 iPad Pro 13 and the M4 Mac Mini. I never actually even thought about getting a Mac Mini. Uh, there's a million times that I've thought about getting a MacBook or a MacBook Air or a MacBook Pro. And according to Front Page Tech, which according to John Prosser, he said that the MacBook Air is actually good because now I think the MacBook Air has the M1 chip or the M2 chip in it. So um, hopefully in the near future, I might be able to I might go for the iPad, the MacBook Air, or either MacBook Pro. And because I definitely want to try it out. I don't know about a Mac Mini. I'm not really into desktop computers. Like I said, I mostly use my iPad or even I use my television. If I need to screen something from any one of my devices that I have now to the TV, it works good for me like that. Thank you, Tech for your needs. I understand it now. OLED is better screen with good color. Hopefully that clarifies that. I have nothing to say because I don't know what OLED means. I got the Mac Mini because I wanted something that I could just use at my desk, and it's the cheapest way to get an Apple computer. You're exactly right, Mike. So, yes, I guess once I get an actual physical studio, yes, I use my bedroom right now as a YouTube studio. It's been working for these past few years. Eventually, I'll get me I can use one of the bedrooms in my house when I move. When I do decide to move, I can set me up with a studio where I can actually maybe set up a Mac Mini as a desktop computer. Maybe get me a nice size Apple screen, iMac or whatever you want to call it, because I don't know exactly. They got so many different names, I get confused with all those different names. So all I know is the ones that I actually have now that I actually use. So Michael said OLEDs get a lot brighter. Has true blacks because the pixels can actually turn off. Very high contrast, higher dynamic range for consuming content, and getting the true colors brighter for use in the sun. Yeah, OLED is good. I don't have OLED, but on my Z Fold 6, I think it has OLED on the Z Fold 6. I'm not sure. I'm not really into all those specs. Yes, it would be cool. Kathy said I like that. Wait, I like that. Let's get a Mac Mini. Kathy, we can try to get a Mac Mini. You can try a Mac Mini. Let me know. I might try a Mac Mini in the future. It all depends on like the budget. Cause right now, you know, MrNoble is making some money on YouTube, and with bills that we got right now, we can only get what we can get for right now. Once we start making more money, then we can start buying and trying some new things and give my perspective or my review on the products once we get them in hand. All right, so how do I upload my videos? I was uploading to public before. Like I said, the past two videos, um, I started instead of, yeah, I'm kind of still uploading to public. I tried Premiere the last two videos. I don't really like how the Premiere came out. It's kind of weird to me and my family that watch it. Michael said, that being said, the LCD panel on the iPad Air 13-inch. I'm trying to figure out how to read this on the screen. So, Michael said, that being said, the LCD panel on the iPad Air 13-inch is quite good for most things, too. There's a difference between a good LCD and a bad LCD. Bad LCD will be more noticeable versus OLED than a good LCD panel. And tech for your needs. The Mac Mini is affordable and powerful for the price. It is a steal. Okay, enough talk from enough. Kathy said, and okay, enough tech talk for me. I'll just watch from the sidelines. Kathy, I feel the same way. Uh, I don't know all those tech specs. I don't really. It doesn't matter to me. As long as I can see the screen looks good and nice and clear with me wearing glasses. And the sound quality, as long as I got two speakers, I know it's starting to get confusing. Kat said it's starting to get confusing. So us tech heads, we're gonna get away from the spec and just talk about the screen and talk about the videos and stuff like that. All right, so um, tech for your needs and Michael. Kathy, we love talking about tech. You know, as you know, we live for tech. Everything goes through our brain, to our system is tech. So, not that we need to get everything that comes out. What wireless mic am I using? Actually, the wireless mic I'm using is actually on my channel. It's a 3-in-1 lavalier microphone set. Um, you get two in a box, and if you notice on the side right here, you have your power button, which this can turn. You can have mute. Um, what it is? They have a mute that you can put it on. There's a voice cancellation, and then you can use just a regular microphone. And you can snap this off. You can snap this off and use it without the cat hair or the dead cat or the wind filter or whatever you want to call it. That then you actually have volume buttons on the sides. So you got volume up and volume down. And I got these off of Amazon um, for $39. I actually have the video actually on my channel if you want to go check that out. And you can also go to Amazon and check it out. The receiver isn't, and you can go up to 300 feet with these. Very, very clear microphones. Very good for content creator or doing lives as you see right now. And I don't actually have to wear headphones. I don't like to hear myself talking back to myself, if you know what I mean. And they work great. So does it sound nice and clear? Everybody enjoying the sound quality? Yes, I own a regular microphone, condenser mic, but I don't really like, I mean, I think even if I had a podcast, unless I was joining somebody's podcast, I would talk on their microphones. I might have a microphone in the future, maybe, but I actually like these wireless mics. Uh, Better than earlier. Yes, thank you, Catherine. So sound quality and picture quality looks good today. Looks good now compared to the first live. Can't wait to see what Apple Intelligence is all about, even though it's still half baked. Yeah, loud and clear, 10-4 copy from Kathy. I might get a wireless lavalier mic soon. Would be nice for when I do my walk and talk videos once the weather is nicer too. Yeah, this weather over here has been really weird. Yesterday was freezing. Today is 80 degrees, and then tomorrow it's going to be cold again. The next week, they say it's supposed to be freezing again. They're here in Texas. The weather is just up and down crazy. But like Michael said, yes, this microphone is perfect. I've tried it out. I've done some videos outside with it, and it's crystal clear. You, if I didn't tell you that this wasn't a DJI mic, which I've never had a DJI microphone set, uh, from what I've heard, people say the DJI mic is I've seen videos where people are actually talking on those, and they actually sound just like this one. This one, I don't think there's not. Yeah, it might have just a little bit more um, filter quality, where it filters out the sound more. But for what this one is, for only $40, I think it does a really good job. Why would I upgrade to a DJI mic unless I actually got if I got the boomstick, the DJI mic, the little portable camera, and you could have the DJI mic that connects to the DJI mic, uh, the camera stick with the camera on it. I have the Rode Go 2 wireless mic. That is what I use for my live streams. Okay. Michael said It's 25 and lightly snowing here. We got about 6 inches of snow on Thursday. And let me see. Fortunately, it looks major snow is not in line this upcoming week. Well, that's good. And where exactly do you stay? What state do you stay in? That y'all got snow? We only had snow one day over here. It was like a couple of weeks ago. I actually did a video in the snow with the family that day. It is also snowing over here too. Yeah, we in Texas we get snow maybe once every 4 years. That's the last time we had snow. It was 4 years ago. Oh, Massachusetts. That's actually where one of my subscribers that's on here, Kathy, she's actually from Massachusetts. I live in the middle area of the lower peninsula of Michigan. Oh, okay. So that's closer, those are closer to up north. And I know Massachusetts is way over there by New York. So that's so it's kind of cold. I mean, we're in February. Technically, we're supposed to have snow here, but down south it don't snow that much. You know, east or west of us or north of us, they get the weather. I don't know if it would be normal weather to y'all or the normality weather that y'all get out there, but down south, the weather is never normal. 2 subscribers from MA. Don't forget about that. Laughing out loud. Yeah. Yeah, so Kathy's on here and Lewis. Lewis is on here. Lewis from Massachusetts. Tech for your needs. All right, so how I upload my YouTube videos. What I found the best way that works for me, which, like I said, I'm still kind of testing it to see how it works, to see if it's gonna change or whatever. So the third video before these last 2 videos before this live stream, I started scheduling. So the first one I scheduled, which was the uh, YouTube, I mean not YouTube, but iPhone shortcuts. That one's about to hit 1,000 views, which that one went from 50 something views the first day, and I set it to be scheduled to come out 16 hours. So it was scheduled to come out 16 hours at 3 o'clock the following day. So what I learned from the YouTube vertical live stream bootcamp is you want to schedule. That's that's what they taught me, or that's what they told me. Try doing a schedule and see if that works. So the algorithm likes that people schedule their videos instead of just shooting them straight up, because you just think about it like this. You schedule a video and I want to schedule it for 24 hours. So I want to always schedule my videos for 3 o'clock the next day. That's what I'm scheduling mine for. I try to get it between 16 and 24 hours. I haven't did a 24-hour one yet. I've done a 16-hour one. So I set it scheduled for 16 hours to come out the next day at 3 o'clock. I did that and I was shocked. Like I said, I was shocked that my views shot up from when it first started. So from 56 and now it's all the way to 900 and something views right now, almost 1,000 views. So doing that, by doing it that way, scheduling it, that gives YouTube those 16 hours. It gave YouTube time to look over my video, make sure my video was good. If I did it from 16 hours or 24 hours, YouTube had time to look at that video and find out, you know, what viewers want to watch that video. So by doing that, giving them time to review your video after being uploaded, after being scheduled, they had time to look over it. Okay, say, okay, so these are the viewers that we're gonna set for this video. It's basically how that works. So that gives YouTube a chance to push your video that you uploaded, that you scheduled, time to go in front of the people it needs to go into. Because then if you just upload it straight to public, YouTube didn't have a chance to look at it. So then you got a bunch of different people on their For You page looking at the video. Some people might not even care for that video. Not everybody loves tech the way we do. They 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 like watching other content. But you constantly got people like us that post to public straight away. We just up as soon as we make the video, we hurry up and upload it. We don't give it we don't give it a chance to go through the YouTube process or the algorithm to pick it up and review your other videos before that video. You know what I'm saying? So by doing that, that gives it a chance to put your video in front of the right people. Is basically what YouTube is doing. Because then you get it, your video goes to somebody that don't really care about tech and it goes in front of them. What they're gonna do, they're gonna click and say, oh, I'm not interested in this video. Or I don't want to see any more videos like this from this channel. They might do that, they might not. I'm just speculating. I'm just thinking because I know if something's being pushed to me that I don't normally watch or that I won't watch, I'm gonna say not interested because I don't want to see no more videos like that. I don't really. I mean, I watch some videos about gaming, some videos about news and stuff like that, but overall, there are some things that I don't want to watch. I don't want it showing up on my page. I let YouTube know, oh, I'm not interested in that one. You know, I'm not doing it out of spite. You know, it's just that's what I like to watch. So I want to see all the tech videos come to me in my subscribers. Or send me more YouTubers that I've never seen before so I could check out their channel. I'm subscribed to people that have 10 or 15 subscribers. Some that have 100, a couple of hundred subscribers. Even though I'm growing and I'm monetized now and I got more subscribers and I'm actually at almost 1,300 subscribers right now. I'm not that I'm not gonna not worry about the smaller YouTubers that's under me. You know, I'm not gonna look at them no different. I'm gonna look at them the same way I look at big YouTubers. You make great quality content, like Taylor from TA Tech. I watch his videos all the time. You know, yeah, I look at some of the things that he could improve on. You know, um, but us as the little group of people like Michael and Lewis from Tech for Your Needs and Taylor from TA Tech. We all get together. Sometimes we talk on lives. I go on y'all lives and I conversate on some of y'all's and we talk about different things that we enjoy talking about. But I try to always be there for y'all like y'all here for me, you know. Like I go. Sometimes I don't have time to get to them right away. It might take me a week if I'm busy with family or I'm doing other things. I'm trying to get things together. But it is what it is. It is what it is. We try to get and try to take care of each other as a YouTube family. All right, Michael said, hold out your right hand. Hold out your right hand. Put your left index finger in the middle of your palm of your hand, and that's about where I live. Laughing out loud. Okay, so I live here and you live here. Lewis said we need a roundabout for live streaming. We need, a roundabout. We need a round table for live streaming. Yes. Uh, I missed the last comment from Michael. Michael said, a tip for people, clear your watch and search history for YouTube every few months or so. That will reset the search algorithm and help you find new content. Actually, I do it every day. I watch whatever I watch that day, the next day, I reset my watch history. Not necessarily the search history. I don't I don't even think I have my search history turned on. It's just like on the App Store on the iPhone. You go to the App Store, you search for something, and you go back. The search results are not there, so I kind of got used to that format, you know, and I got kind of in a routine of it being like that on YouTube for me. So I really don't even pay attention to the search history or whenever I search. It doesn't save it. Um, so we need a roundtable for live streaming. This means a bun creator on a live stream. Oh, a bunch of creators on a live stream. Similar to what Taylor did for Christmas when we all went and he had a bunch of different YouTubers on his channel. I actually was on there with him for his Christmas special video. It wasn't actually a live stream, but it was a video. But similar to that, which would be cool. Um, right now, I don't have the budget to get what's the thing called, StreamYard or anything like that. I'm not in the budget to get but like you, Lewis or Michael, if y'all do a live stream, I'll be more than happy to get on one of y'all live streams and we talk about some stuff, you know, like we've done in the past. I've tried and I wasn't so successful because of my internet quality, my picture quality. I didn't have the right microphone. Now I have all those things that I can actually use on a live stream. So I think it'll work out good. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all want me to join in on one of y'all lives, let me know. Or it could be, you Lewis, Michael, and I could be your third, and we can all join in it. And we could also have Taylor. We could have a four. We got four people on the live. If one of y'all can put the stream, either StreamYard or whatever y'all use to do it, I'll be more than happy to join one of y'all lives. So, like I said, for uploading, anybody that's a YouTube creator watching this live stream right now, try on your channel to set a schedule for at least 24 hours. If you can do a 24-hour video. If not, at least try to leave it at about 16 hours. Cause that's what I did for my first one that I actually scheduled. And like I said, the the scheduling it for the 16 hours to come out the next day at 3 o'clock um, on that YouTube shortcut video, it's doing well. Just put it like that. I I earned about $1 and some change because it's not quite at 1,000 views yet. Each video, when you monetize, each video pays different per 1,000 views. So T-Mobile pays one thing, the Apple videos pay one thing, The shortcuts video pays another thing, and then Android pays a different amount. But it also depends on what you're talking about on your video. All right, Michael said, I need to get back into the rhythm of things again. I went too long without posting a video, and that was a mistake. I am back to it though. We'll be posting a couple of videos coming this week. Yeah, I definitely will watch them, Michael. I always watch your videos when I can get to them. And, I usually comment either on yours, Lewis, or either on Taylor's. I always try to support all of y'all. We try to support each other. And Lewis said, of course, you are welcome anytime, sir. I live stream on Monday at 7. When you are free, just let me know. Sounds great, man. I sure will. Now that I know the schedule, like Monday, what was I doing? Monday just passed. Let me see. You said Monday at 7. So Eastern Standard Time, I'm in Central Standard Time. So I think you're 2 hours ahead of me, or either 2 hours. I forget how the Pacific and Eastern time works. But every time I see one of your live streams, I always hit the notify to notify, and I get the notification on my phone. But then I forget about it, not on purpose, you know, because I might be either doing something with the family, or me and the kids are playing a game or something on a PS5, or I'm actually in the middle of shooting one of my YouTube videos, because I try to have a YouTube video ready, and I'll be trying to work on another YouTube video in the meantime. So, you know, then I try to, like I said, I'm trying to schedule my videos now instead of just uh, uploading them quickly to public, which in the monetization, while we're monetized now, some of us are monetized now. We don't set it to public. We leave it private until it goes through the copyright check. And then once it says, oh, no known issues, you could post it to public, then yeah, I post it to public. But even though it's still scheduled, uh, once you do the schedule and it uploads to YouTube, it's sitting there waiting for it to come out on that scheduled date. So you know that you can actually set it to public and set it to the schedule for it to come out whenever you're going to schedule it to come out. So it actually works that way. So you can still have it set for monetization on that scheduled day, and it'll still come out. Or you can set it as monetization once it comes out and you start getting views. You can actually set the monetization on that day or the next day. So Michael said that 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. All right, so 6 p.m. my time. So Lewis is 7 o'clock his time, 6 o'clock my time. So he's an hour ahead of me. So you're an hour ahead of me. Cool beams. Michael said, I am also going to start posting videos so they'll be available for members first. I only have a member, but I want to get used to doing that from the get-go. Yeah, that's kind of what I was talking about earlier too. I actually have memberships right now. I don't know if people don't subscribe to the membership because the price is too high. I have my VIP perks set to $4.99 for the first one. What do you have yours set to, Michael, on your membership? Maybe I might follow your suggestion. Because I think I'm gonna move my $4.99, my first the basic perk, down from $4.99 to $2.99, and then I'm gonna set the uh, the premium tier VIP perk. I think I'm gonna set that one down to $4.99. Uh, for people that's that's on a budget that really don't have a lot of money, but they wanna get the purchase because I can't. I mean, because of the you subscribers, y'all, me and my YouTube family. If it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be making the little bit of money I am making right now, on YouTube. So I mean, I thank all y'all for the support and the love. You know, it is. But like I said, I want to give back. I want to help too. I want to. Y'all take care of me. I take care of you. So Michael said, "Oh, thank you, Michael. I start at $2.99, but might offer one for 99 cents for those who want to support, but won't get the same early access or live chat priority." I'm thinking the same thing, Mike. Um, I want to do that too, for so people can afford it. Uh, we do these YouTube lives to help each other. Uh, you viewing me and me supporting you also by doing stuff like that, so we can all share the growth together. Cause we are one family. Tech for you, Lewis said, I need to get used to using my iPad with an external monitor. Stage Manager is weird. Yeah, I have Stage Manager on my iPad. I don't ever use it. It I don't know. I use split screen every once in a while, but the way that they talk about the stage manner was so cool. They made it sound so cool. When they showed it online and when we see it on other YouTube channels. They make it sound good. But I tried it out and I don't really have a use for it. I don't really use it. Now I tried the camera on the new iPad, since now the camera's in landscape on the new iPads. Um, I tried the center stage where it actually moves with you. The camera moves with you. But if you're in low lighting like I am right now, the picture quality on the iPad Air 13-inch with the M2, the picture quality is not that good. You don't get good quality like you're seeing right now here. And it kind of lags a little bit. I noticed that even if I was just using it without a live stream. Uh, so Lewis said $2.99 is a good price. Yeah, I'm gonna drop it down from $4.99. Actually, instead of I think I'm gonna do from $2.99. I think I'm gonna go down to $1.99. We're gonna start off at $1.99 since this is still kind of a small channel. I'm gonna start off at $1.99 for the big one. No, I think you're right about that. $2.99 is a good price for the premium one. We'll do $2.99 for the premium one, and like Michael said, we're gonna do 99 cents for the basic one, for like the live stream where you can have the emojis. You have shout outs. You can be a priority in the live chat. So you can have the priority in there. And then because you still think about it, you got the new thing, which is gems. You also have stickers. You also have little other monetization benefits while you're doing a live. So you also people can also gift you that way also. So you got your channel benefits and you got your live benefits. So I mean that'll work out. Um, if people want to, send out some gifts, whether it's a live or whether it's just a regular video, or they want to become part of the YouTube benefits on your channel, to see the stuff that you're working on. And like I said, Michael and Lewis, we can actually do some like on each one of our channels. We'll all subscribe to each other's channel, either the 99 cent or the $2.99, and we can do member-only video live chats. YouTube video live streams with just us. You know what I'm saying? Where we can just do members only, where we can talk about some stuff that's not actually public like it is now, and we can throw some ideas around to try to help each other's channel. If that sounds good to y'all. Michael also said, I only use Stage Manager when connected to a portable display or the iPad for some apps because it allows more sizes than just split screen. Yeah, I don't actually have a secondary monitor that I can hook to. I'm thinking about getting one. I seen one. If you got a good suggestion for a secondary display I can hook to my iPad, Michael, let me know, because I've been thinking about getting one. I actually could use that with editing, so I can actually have a secondary display to do my editing, so I can go from one spot to. Because I kind of tried that when I had my laptop, and I was using this other software on a Windows laptop, but I couldn't do it from my iPad to the laptop. I can only do it from the laptop to the iPad, which I didn't like it like that. Because, like I said, I like the touch screen, and I don't like the way that the Windows computer does. I'd rather use a Mac. That's the reason why I want to get a MacBook, either Air or the Pro. Uh, Then Michael said, with a 99 cent option, you might have someone gift a few memberships too, because it's more reasonable price for them to do that. Yeah, I agree, definitely. Uh, Lewis said, I'm not monetized. I'm missing the watch hours. So, Lewis, what does your watch hours look like right now? Um, like I said, if you need some help with your channel, Uh, we've been friends for over a year now. Same thing with you, Michael. Same thing with Taylor on TA Tech. Um, y'all need some help. Uh, I'll give y'all a hand. If you need some help or you need some ideas for your channel. My channel is doing really good. Um, like I said, 2 months ago I had 1,000 subscribers. I done gained I done gained 300 subscribers just in the past month and a half. And my watch hours from 2 months ago went from the 4,000 watch hours I needed to get monetized. Now I have over 10,000 watch hours on my channel. Literally, I have 10,000 watch hours on my channel. I actually just made a post that said, my channel just reached, and my channel views for my entire channel with all of my videos. Uh, I think I'm at about, let me see. So right now, from 2 months ago, my video views, I'm at 943,900 views on my YouTube channel with all of my videos. So I'm about to hit 1 million views actually on my YouTube channel. That's views, that's not watch out. That's views for my whole channel with including all of my YouTube videos. And my shorts has been some of my shorts been doing good, and then some of my shorts, like I said, it depends on what people want to watch. Is basically how that works. Uh, Lewis said, I have some people mirroring. I have seen people mirror their iPad to their TV as a secondary screen. That could be helpful when editing. Yeah, I try that, but I like to sit on my couch and watch TV while I'm editing. So I have my headphones in. I'm watching the captions on the TV in the living room with the family as I'm editing, because as you know, my video quality on my videos, I put a lot of effort into my creations of every single video. And I try to improve every video that I put out. I try to do something. Go back and watch my videos on my channel, uh, and see where I can improve on. So the next time I do a video, I try to go back and look at the things that work and the things that don't work, you know, and see what people enjoy more. Because, but I get comments here and there. You know, sometimes I get flooded with comments on certain videos, or like on the YouTube Shorts. And then some days, some days I might get 4 or 5 comments or maybe 10 comments in a day. Then some days I don't get any. You know, it all depends on what people want to watch. The Michael say the last video I posted was my 400th video. Also said, "What do you use for the captioning? I am thinking about editing captions with Uh, I am thinking about adding captions with some of my content." So, like I said earlier, I was using LumaFusion. I don't use LumaFusion no more. I've been using CapCut over the past year. I've been using CapCut for everything. Uh, but then when they banned TikTok and they banned CapCut, and I actually had the pro version of CapCut, so I actually used all those features on my new iPad Air 13-inch, the M2 one, and the editing was good. But every once in a while, I noticed that if I was editing a little, if I was staying on the iPad for more than 30 minutes, 45 minutes, my iPad started getting hot, and sometimes the CapCut software would freeze. It didn't do it all the time, you know. It did it sometimes, but sometimes it got a little frustrating. But I found that CapCut is the easiest thing to use, and you also have AI. They have caption on there where you can actually use the AI captions packaging, and it'll actually give you the exact words of what you said on your video, and then you can change the styles. You can change the like a shadow of the captions. You got, I think it's like 200 or 300 different fonts, but I kind of use the same font depending on if it's an Apple. If it's an Apple video, I use one font for Apple videos to distinguish between each kind of different video I do on my channel. Cause y'all know I do Apple videos, iOS, which is the same thing as Apple. I do Android videos, which is saying, which Samsung. I haven't really done any Google videos, you know. And then I do a lot of T-Mobile because my main focus on my channel is the T-Mobile because that's what I started. Whatever you started your niche off with, in which mine was T-Mobile. My first 2 videos on my channel was T-Mobile. That's which ones that YouTube pushes out more than my Apple videos or more than my Android videos. So I noticed that's where most of my viewership comes from. So I'm tend to try to do more T-Mobile videos, but now I'm trying to incorporate Apple and the Android when I do those, and try to incorporate it with T-Mobile, because you gotta have a cellular provider in order for your Apple phone or your Android phone to run. So I'm kind of trying to incorporate those two together on my channel. So I see CapCut is back on the Play Store. Yeah, when CapCut got banned, I went to another software similar to CapCut. It actually really is really similar to CapCut, but going to another software that I wasn't used to, I had to it took me about a week to adjust. And like there's a lot of features in CapCut that, and the other software that I'm talking about is Filmora. Filmora, the AI one. I didn't use the regular Filmora. I used the AI one. That one costs 13. It's $12.99 a month. CapCut is only $9.99 a month, which was actually $3 cheaper. And I preferred CapCut more than Filmora. Filmora pretty much has all the same features as CapCut, but the thing that I loved about CapCut that I don't like with Filmora is the overlays. You know how on my videos I have some overlays where I can actually put myself in a circle or I can put myself in a square if I'm talking about a certain thing on the screen. I can actually change that and put that on the screen. Filmora makes it a little more difficult to use because they don't have an overlays button, which I've sent an email to them saying, can you add this feature for me to add the overlays? But after about a week, actually about a week and a half of using it, I figured out a way to do the overlays without actually having an overlay tab like CapCut does at the bottom. They actually have and you can actually slide your video clips over to go in front of one or the other, or you can put the captions in front of your picture, or you can put it behind your picture, and then you like whatever your main one is, you put your second, you take that same main and you copy that main, and you put it as an overlay on the second one. So you can leave that one there and just slide the second one, slide that one over and make like splits. So it actually works good like that. Michael said, I just checked and it's back on the App Store now too. Yeah, I actually just downloaded again. I still have my subscription because I had already paid for a month when they banned it. And now that it's back and I got it back, they want to give me 7 days. I still got 7 days for the pro version. But I'm still trying to decide, which I know because it was banned, there is a possibility after the 90 days extended period that it might get ripped off the App Store again. And TikTok might get ripped off because I actually just downloaded TikTok back on my phone because I had deleted TikTok. I didn't know we weren't going to be able to put it back on there during the ban. But this time I'm gonna leave it on there unless they say, you know, uh, you can't keep it on there. You know, you can't keep it in the United States. You have to take it off or you get in trouble. So if it comes to that and they say, well, we can't have TikTok no more, then we'll just take it off. Or it'll go offline anyway, like it did the first time. Lewis said the issue with CapCut is that it may be banned for good. That's why I've been suggesting people consider finding an alternative. So like I said, yeah, I like CapCut a lot. If it goes away, I guess I'm gonna continue to use Filmora. I actually made the TikTok and CapCut video that I have on my channel. It didn't get a lot of views. I don't think it's because of my video content. The video quality or anything like that. I just don't think that by me being a smaller channel, um, it's not pushed out to a lot of people for it to look. Now, people start searching for the keyword TikTok or the keyword CapCut, then my video will pop up. Because I notice most of my search results come from external, from the internet. That's where most of people find my channel. And a thing that Lewis you can use, and also Michael, and you can also let Taylor know if I don't get a chance to talk to him. the thing that you might want to do, that what I've been doing is what I was saying again for CapCut or the alternative. What I was saying. I done lost train of thought. um, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, you're saying it was banned for good. Consider finding an alternative. And like I said, I use Filmora. And I lost train of thought. I got so much stuff boggled up in my head that I want to say. Sometimes I get brain farts like that. What was I saying? I was gonna say to you, all three of y'all, just text me so we can set a date to talk. I believe you have my number, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I still have your number on X. Yeah, we could definitely do that and try to help each other out. Um, I'm trying to think what I was saying before I forgot, cause I had something else in my head. And all right. Well, if it come, if I can think of it. Now I'm trying to think. Uh, I got stuck. Like my talking ability just shut off. My brain said, "Okay, you've been talking for a while now. What else are you gonna say?" It's okay when you remember, then come back to it. Right. It's gonna pop up on either after the live, or we might start talking about something else, and it pops up. That happens from time to time. You know how that go. So, is there any questions or anything that y'all can think of that y'all might want to ask me, that you need help with? Um, whether it's YouTube or whether it's anything else. So, I mean, I have another question. Um, what do y'all think about my YouTube channel? The quality. Um, I know I think I got like 400 and something videos on my channel, almost 500 videos on my channel that I made. But that's not just long form, that's shorts also. So, yeah, it's still videos I made, but some of them, like I said, are shorts. Uh, how's my T-Mobile home internet holding up? The mesh system is good when it works. You know, um, I don't normally have problems with T-Mobile with the home internet, but it seems like every time I go to do a live, yes, I try to use my LTE. I try to use the 5G on my phone when I'm live streaming, depending on what device I'm using. But then I think it's T-Mobile period, not just the actual router, not just actually the router, but like the T-Mobile service itself. Cause like we got maybe sometimes 20, like 10 to 20 devices connected to this router right here. And then the mesh is in the living room where the main TV is in the living room. And we watch TV fine. You know, I have the TV upstairs in my girl's room, my son room. I have one in my bedroom where I'm at right now, and then we have a TV in the living room. Um, but normally, a bunch of us is watching the TV in the living room, and my son might be upstairs watching his TV or whatever. And we have a few devices like maybe my daughter's iPad or my iPad. As long as we're under 10 devices, the the Wi-Fi router seems to be fine. The Wi-Fi, the home internet seems to be fine. But if it starts get heavy usage, it starts buffering. And I actually just did a video not too long ago about the T-Mobile home internet again, um, and about the mesh system. And I tried to set up a new Wi-Fi network to add on to that. But I noticed that when I set up a different one and used a WPA instead of the main, with the way the mesh thing works with this router, it it didn't like the other because I had set all my TVs to just use 2.4 gigahertz on all the TVs, and then use everything in the house as switching from 5G to to 2.4 gigahertz on the network. I tried that. The TV seemed to work good for a couple of days, but then I started getting hang-ups on the TV, and it started buffering a lot more because then I did some research and I found out. I actually talked to T-Mobile, and they said that the the automatic that you ever set to default from the 5G to the 2.4, um, it changes. Like I didn't realize until I actually went to the T Life app, and I found that the router, the things that's connected to the router, it's like the things that's the closest to the router. And then with the mesh, like some stuff upstairs, because it's directly above this router. So the things that are close, that's the closest to the router, connects to the router. But the things where the mesh is, whatever's closest to the mesh, because the mesh and this is both the same network, whatever's closest to the mesh that I have in my living room and my kitchen, where it's set up, um, those devices, whether it's the TV, whether it's a phone, whether it's an iPad, whether it's a tablet or whatever, that's connected, even though it's connected through this, it's connected to the mesh. So I look at the mesh and I look at the Wi-Fi right here. I have different devices on the mesh and I have different devices on it, even though they're the same network. So T-Mobile right now doesn't allow you to split and make a separate network just for 2.4 or a separate one just for 5G. It has to stay. It stays connected together simultaneously, and it connects as it's needed. Basically, is how it works. So whatever one it needs to connect to, whatever device you're using, that's the one it uses that signal from wherever one's closer. Or sometimes if the mesh is not getting a good signal, whatever's in the living room, it'll connect to the router right here. If that makes sense. That's what I've noticed since I've been using it. So 2.4 gigahertz, Lewis said. Yeah, 2.4. So even though the TVs don't have 5G, it's not. I guess you look at the signal in a different way when you're talking about home internet compared to the 5G you're talking about on data on your phone. It's a little bit different because you have a tower for home internet, and you have a tower for self-service. So they're like two different ones. They're not on the actual same tower because they run on different frequencies. With all the research I've done, that's what I found out. It took it takes a while to learn all of this. I mean, I'm still learning. It's it just it takes a while. So I actually been on here since what live streaming since like 8:30, and it's almost 10. So I've been on here almost 2 hours. Well, from the first live stream, part one, like I was saying earlier, to live stream, which this one, part two, because I was actually having some connection issues. I tried LTE, 4G LTE, then I tried 5G. This is like the fourth live today. I can't believe how slim this iPad is. I know. I want to see it, Lewis. Well, I can actually go on YouTube. You should do a YouTube video on it and see how well it does. Cause I would definitely go watch it. I was thinking about getting a Pro iPad before I actually got my iPad Air 13-inch with the M2. I was thinking about getting an iPad Air. It was like a couple of $100 more, but I was like, I don't. I was saying I didn't use it as much. The one I have, I don't use it as much, but I actually do use it a lot. I actually use my iPad every single day. I don't. So I use my iPhone for social media. You know, it feels weird when I try to text or do social media on my on my Z Fold 6. Um, Typing is weird on there. So yeah, I mostly use it for the AI features that's on the Z Fold 6 because I'm still using the iPhone 14 Pro Max. I wish Apple Intelligence was on there. To say it was only 3 years old, I really think Apple made a mistake when they didn't put the Pro chip in the iPhone 14 Pro Max, knowing that was the first phone with the dynamic island. Lewis said, I'm planning to create videos this week for the iPad. Great, bro, because I definitely want to see it. I definitely want to check it out. You know, and I want to I want to get the experience, from somebody like you. Yeah, big YouTubers, they tell y'all and they tell you all the specs and all that. And I want to know your actual experience with it. My iPad is strictly productive. I don't have any social media. Yeah, I don't have any social media on my iPad either. But like I said, I have social media on here and I have social media on my iPhone, which social media is great on my iPhone. I really can't use it on the Z Fold. Yeah, I go in there to read stories because the screen is bigger. And like I said, I want an iPad foldable phone, Apple. I want one. Definitely, I want one. I don't know why Samsung is going on the 7th year of foldables, and there's been talks about it with Apple, and we still haven't seen it. Yeah, they've had patents for it, just for the like the regular clamshell one. I don't want a clamshell. I had clamshells back in the days. I don't want no clamshell. I'm not paying for a folded phone that's the same size as the phone I have now. I don't want a foldable like that. I want a foldable like this, where I can close it up like this. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to do that. Apple, I hope you're listening. I hope you watch this. I hope you're listening to all us YouTubers. We want a foldable Apple device. Not no clamshell. I don't want no clamshell. Definitely not. But what y'all think? Are y'all interested in having a Apple foldable? I mean, I don't have nothing against a clamshell phone. I just don't want one. I wear glasses. I need to see big. That's why I got the iPad Air 13-inch and I got the Z Fold 6. And this year, I'm actually getting the iPhone 17. I'm getting one of the iPhone 17 phones. I definitely got to upgrade this iPhone 14 Pro Max. Uh, I want a not necessarily the iPad Air. I'm interested in the iPad Air. I mean, I'm saying iPad Air. I'm interested in the iPhone Air 17 that's coming out this year. I'm interested in that one, not just because of the thinness, because of the lightness. Because it would be lighter. Yeah, it would be nice, but normally I buy the Pro phones. I don't necessarily need a Pro phone anymore. The base model ones are starting to really look good. And now it's the iPhone 17 this year. All of them are supposed to get 120 hertz promotion on all phone lineups. And I keep hearing rumors that we might have 5 iPhone models this year. But I don't know how true that is. All I know is reality is 4. That's because that's what we normally see. And hopefully they change the camera layout because I'm tired of the camera layout we got now. Not because of it looks the same way as every other phone, but if I'm buying a new phone, I want something to look different. I want to be able to use it to the full advantage. And like I said, Apple Intelligence is not even fully out yet. Lewis said, yes, I'm interested, but I prefer that Apple releases a foldable phone when they are ready rather than a half-baked version like Apple Intelligence. Yeah, but they seem to do good on hardware, and the iOS stuff is good. iOS stuff done got better. The Apple Intelligence is still, like you said, half-baked. Um, I have the Apple Intelligence on my iPad. I don't really use it. I mean, I was excited about getting, the what it was, the emoji thing. I wish I had it on my iPhone, but I have the older iPhone. Yeah, I can still put it on there if I do everything on my iPad, and because I'm using the same Apple account, I can still get the emojis and all that kind of stuff on my iPhone that way. But I find myself that I really don't use the stickers like talking about it because I don't message it. I don't use iMessage a lot because I'm around my family most of the time, and that's who I really iMessage because I don't really have any friends uh, that I actually talk to on a daily basis. So the only time I really use iMessage, I'm sending myself a message right quick if I'm not using notes. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and that's why I say, I want a foldable iPhone. I want one. I need it. You know, would I keep my Z Fold 6 if I get an Apple foldable like the Z Fold 6? I probably won't use the Z Fold 6 no more. I really enjoy Apple software. If I could have the Apple software on the Z Fold 6, I would be more than happy. iOS has not yet been developed for foldable phones. I am concerned about that. Yeah, I definitely agree with you, Lewis, on that. Um, they got a long way to go. But Apple always wants to make sure it's done right. You know what I'm saying? They always want to. I was actually talking to my family about that yesterday and actually today about that. Because actually, I was going to do a video about that next. Uh, And as you know, I don't know if you know anything about One UI 7. I've been having One UI 6 since I bought the Z Fold 6 last year. They've been promising One UI 7 since last year, and that not just the S24 versions was gonna get the beta, because I was trying to get the beta on my Z Fold 6. But then they only let it out. They only gave the beta out for the S24 users, the S24 Ultras, and that sucks. I'm heading out. It's getting late. Great live stream. Appreciate it, Lewis. Appreciate you, Michael. I don't know if Michael's still here or not. Appreciate you, Michael. Appreciate everybody that showed up in the live. Yeah, I think I've been on here, what, 67? I've been on here about an hour and 40 minutes now. Actually, almost 2 hours, because I had a live stream right before this one. Thank you. I appreciate you, Lewis. I'll see you in the next live stream. You do a live stream. If you want, I'll jump on there with you. Let me know. Or either you, Michael, or we could all do one together. And let Taylor know. I know Taylor's probably busy right now. He might be asleep or whatever he's doing. Dan, I want to thank everybody. Hopefully y'all get a lot of good information out of this video. If y'all have any more questions, leave it in the comments after this live. Y'all can comment after the live. Let me know if y'all wanna see anything else. Let me know what you would like to see in the next live. Either this way or this way. Thank all y'all for watching. Thank y'all for the support. I love all you guys. Appreciate you. Later, as always. Much love. Peace. That'll do it for episode 3 of live stream with MrNoble on MrNoble TV. Later, guys. I enjoyed y'all. Thank y'all for all the support, like I said, and all the love. Hopefully this live stream, the next live stream, goes as well as this one. Thank y'all so much. See y'all later.